Your client wants nothing less than to produce the most phenomenal film in the history of Hollywood. It's supposed to revolve around an epic. Acquire all of the old airplane models. The group of owners would sell their airplanes, but they're concerned about how the planes will be treated. Guarantee that the planes remain intact by training skilled stunt pilots. A famous actress owns 3 of the right models and would entrust them to you if you take care of having the road to her mansion asphalted. Mr. Filippo, a star on the local music scene, would hand over an airplane if you shoot your film with sound instead of as a silent film. That requires precise calibration of the microphones. Very good. Meanwhile, the necessary aircraft had been assembled. Now the film set has to be appropriately prepared, and it must be ensured that no obstructions hinder the planes from taking off and landing. Mr. Hughes' aviator movie is in the can and now breaking all records. Make sure that your boss becomes the majority shareholder. Mr. Webber bets that your boss won't be able to break the speed record for circumnavigating the globe. If he does, he'll surrender his shares to him. Now he needs to train to win the bet. Mr. Hughes has made it his goal to become the world's best golfer. You're supposed to... Your boss would like to have a place where he can practice playing golf with his current girlfriend, the famous actress Katharine Hepburn. First of all, a challenging course with interesting landscaping has to be created. The owner of a golf course in Beverly Hills will be prepared to secretly acquire shares from third parties if, in return, you help to increase the popularity of her greens. Throw a rip-roaring party for Mr. Hughes. Use a program of outstanding scheduled events and excellent catering to make sure that a flock of illustrious guests shows up very good. You've laid the foundations for a course that arouses interest. But what's still missing now is the aesthetic touch and the necessary discretion. What an eye-pleasing green. Since Mr. Hughes takes pleasure in every convenience, he should be able to land his plane right next to the golf course. Wonderful. The golf course is extremely exclusive. Now it's up to Mr. Hughes to improve his handicap. opposite. Thanks to your dedication, Mr. Hughes has been able to secure a majority shareholding in the airline. Now he can do whatever he pleases. Up, up and away. Wonderful. Modern aviation holds numerous challenges. For his latest project, Mr. Hughes is experimenting with the widest variety of materials and equipment. Make sure that his workshop leaves nothing to be desired. Mr. Hughes wants to be not only the best golfer in the world, but the best pilot too. Assist him in making this dream. To achieve his goal, Mr. Hughes needs to complete quite a few training flights. Make the necessary preparations so that your boss can soon claim to be the world's best pilot. The Air Force has ordered 98 XF-11 planes, which are supposed to be deployed as reconnaissance aircraft overseas in Europe. Get your hands on the necessary materials. Mr. Hughes is supposed to design a seaplane for the military. Since steel is a scarce wartime commodity, the gigantic flying boat has to be built entirely out of spruce. Heavens! Mr. Hughes crashed in the course of a test flight over the country club and suffered serious injuries. Now he's bored stiff in the hospital and tinkering with a motorized hospital bed. He wants to have a prototype built right there, according to his instructions. Due to unfortunate circumstances, the orders placed by the army were unable to be completed. As a penalty, Congress has now ordered your boss to fly the lawmakers around for free. Mr. Hughes has had enough of aircraft manufacturing for now. However, his passion for film has been rekindled, which made him promptly buy a production company. Help your boss shoot the greatest blockbuster. Mr. Hughes's film studios have several sensational projects in the pipeline. decorate the different film sets with the right props. Actress, a contemporary... The film about an enterprising newspaper tycoon is supposed to become an exceptional masterpiece. Help with building the extravagant scenery that's intended to form the setting for the drama. Mr. Hughes is set on becoming. The staff working on the set are on. A group of screenwriting hacks is supposed. The communist forces are slippery and dodge your investigations. Stake out their homes in Santa Barbara and Bakersfield without attracting attention. Ha! You've caught the pinko rats in the act with a handful of ideological pamphlets. Now they have to testify before the House Un-American Activities Committee in Washington. See to it that they get there as fast as possible. Automatically adjustable bed promises. So, the main culprits have been blacklisted. Now it's just a case of getting rid of their supporters. Clean out Mr. Hughes' studios by firing the percentage of the workforce who've been contaminated with communism. the comic.
大家应该都排过队吧？今天来讲讲各种排队的恐怖故事，请支援收银。当你身处排队队伍中，最想听到的一句话就是“
请支援收银”。
这时候，如果店员没有指挥顺序，就很容易有恩怨发生。我曾经就看过排在我后面的阿婆，听到这句话的瞬间就移动到了新开的柜台结账，很生气，但又不能做什么，动线不明。有的时候排队队伍会呈现之字形，但有的人就是会装傻，另辟新队伍。有一次，一位男子突然跟我并排，我还好心提醒他，排队队伍在后面哦。但后来他又偷偷去了另一个柜台结账，我实在太生气了，忍不住当面给他难堪。我可能刚好那天心情不是很好才暴怒。那间超市已经不止一次发生这种事了，所以我还写信到总部，请他们动线要明确。后来他们还真的拉出了排队指示，我觉得我真是个英雄。贴身防守，有的人很不会拿捏跟别人的距离，总是要跟人贴很近。你决心瞪他一眼再移动，他还以为你让他又靠更近。遇到这种情况，只能快一步使出大绝，但通常没什么用啊。直男队，不是我想站男女，但男生队伍通常比较快。首先，他们手上的东西就比较少，只买自己要的商品，不然就只是出来买家里缺的特定物品。
我在这边了啦，然后酱油对吧？
同类商品有百百种，你不讲精确，他们还是有高几率会买错。我是被控吧？你搞我被导游锅，
酱油膏也是酱油啊！
我赶快呐！然后他们很怕麻烦，什么都不要。有会员吗？
没有。
载具
不用。
要不要加39元加购？这样总共78元，要几点贴纸？
不要。
然后他们从口袋中掏出钞票，交易后再把找的零钱放回已经很鼓的口袋，再把商品也塞进口袋里，潇洒离去。排队美食，您为什么会想买这家的蛋黄酥呢？我完全不能理解为什么会有人想花好几小时就为了买排队美食。这些人还真是够闲的。后来我买一次我就知道了，因为你根本不知道会排这么久。我有一次发现台中有一家葱面包很有名，很想吃吃看就去买了。当你决定加入队伍的那一瞬间，你就注定会排到底。原本你决定排半小时就好，没买到放弃，但又想都排半小时了，没买到很可惜。一旦有这种想法，你就再也离不开了。排队时也是内心各种煎熬，从店里出来的每个人都20-30个在买，你就想说，我干嘛买这么多？这样我后面的都买不到了。随着时间过去，你也会因为排太久，想得到等比例的收获。等轮到你时，给我来20个。最后，你也成为了那个爆买的客人。警告：如果你不喜欢排队，从一开始就不要排，很危险。日本忍者，世界上最懂排队的绝对是日本人，他们从小就非常会阅读空气，可以快速分析出任何排队队形，甚至隔一条马路的队伍也不会有任何分支的状况发生。不仅如此，他们跟忍者一样无声无息。我第一次去日本的时候，不小心插了几次队，虽然不懂店员说什么，但顺着他的手势看过去。我才发现排队队伍都隐身在货架之中，客人为了不挡到通道，彼此都很有默契退到了后面，没有回头根本不会发现。所以后来我要结账的时候，我一定都会左看右看。如果你不用排队，还是第一个客人，绝对有问题。最佳员工，我遇过最可怕的排队经验是服务态度超好的店员对上优柔寡断的客人。那是一间服饰店，柜台前就有一位客人，我也没多想。等我正式加入队伍时，我才觉得不妙。请问有我们的会员吗？没有。那我需要加入会员吗？好啊。2个人光是注册就花了一段时间。店员 key in 资料时，客人又拿了一件衣服比试。我还要这件。好的，这样消费满3900元的话，会有满额礼哦。这3个识别证可以免费选一个哦。
我的耐心已经快用完了。
这个好了。终于进入结账阶段，请问有远光 Happy Go 吗？客人又再度拿出手机查找，然后店员给予协助。请问有富泰世邦信用卡吗？今天刷卡点数3倍送哦。
于是客人又拿出皮夹，一张一张慢慢看。我开始觉得这场交易会持续到宇宙再度大爆炸。
今天品牌日还有在做折扣哦，消费满6000元可以加购1200元的毯子哦，有需要吗？材质很好，我自己也有带哦，要不要来一件呢？我买的袜子只花了2分钟不到就交易结束，我不懂，我真的不懂。好的，今天影片就到这边，希望大家会喜欢。喜欢影片的话，请按赞加订阅，或者超级感谢抖内文，这支持我创作的动力。
California's privately owned water. Yeah, so I saw this. This was crazy. I don't know really how true this is or not. Look at this.
While 40 million Californians suffer through unprecedented drought, one billionaire couple owns a massive share of the state's water system.
That's
seized
crazy.
in a series of secretive meetings 2 decades ago. That system was largely paid for by the very taxpayers whose water these billionaires hold hostage.
Wow.
Urban water systems are desperate for water, but in 2023, they'll receive just 5% of what they requested from the state.
Damn.
The Resnicks are the biggest farmers in California. As of 2007, they owned 4 San Francisco's worth of farmland. And nearly half of Americans buy at least one of their products. Their pistachios, their pomegranate juice, their mandarins, their flowers. It's all under one massive umbrella.
Not me.
The Wonderful Company. A privately owned company worth at least $5 billion.
I had Fiji water before.
The majority owners, the Resnicks, are worth at least $8 billion.
That's a lot.
How were they able to take over such a large percentage of what should be a shared public resource? This is The Classroom from More Perfect Union, and today we're looking at how the Resnicks got rich. Linda is a former child actress, the daughter of Jack Harris, a successful movie distributor of the 1950s, most well known for The Blob.
Starring Steve McQueen and a cast of exciting young people.
Yeah.
At 19, she founded her own advertising agency. Stewart was born to a middle-class New Jersey family and started his first business, a janitorial service, in grad school. He eventually acquired American Protection Services, a burglar alarm and security company. Linda approached him about marketing services for the company, and they hit it off.
Try Evian that tastes better than Fiji. This is gonna sound fucked. I just drink tap water. I just pour water out the faucet. I drink it. Fuck. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, I drink it right there, straight up. Ew. Why is it nasty? That's what cavemen used to do. They were fine. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Quit being a pussy. Yeah, stop being such a pussy, man.
One day, they'd work
straight up.
Protection Services, a burglar alarm and security company. Linda approached him about marketing services for the company, and they hit it off.
Try Evian that tastes better than Fiji. This is gonna sound fucked. I just drink tap water. I just pour water out the faucet. I drink it. Fuck. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, I drink it right there, straight up. Ew. Why is it nasty? That's what cavemen used to do. They were fine. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Quit being a pussy. Yeah, stop being such a pussy, man.
One day, they'd work together to take over California's water. The Lovebirds became business partners. They bought Teleflora, the flower delivery company, and the Franklin Mint, purveyors of inane little tchotchkes. Linda was the marketing person, and Stewart was in charge of business. As Linda told the LA Times in 1993, "I've always said that Stewart and I together make one perfect person, like little salt and pepper shakers."
That's cute.
In the late 80s, they found their primary industry, agriculture. They got into the pistachio business. Linda said, "We've done more for the pistachio than anyone ever since it was planted in the Garden of Eden."
I don't think so. I feel like Snoop Dogg did a lot for pistachios, because whenever I think of pistachios, I don't even know who they are, but like I think of Snoop Dogg. Remember that interview, that commercial that he did? Yeah, I like they've done maybe the second
products. Almonds, pomegranates, citrus, wine, and acquiring more and more land to cover it, including some very important land in Kern County, which granted them water rights in the area. As the Resnicks were building their empire, the state of California was building new water infrastructure with taxpayer money.
Yeah.
California's natural water supply is very inconsistent. Vastly differing amounts of rainfall means the state can go from surplus to drought and back very easily.
Wow.
So they build water banks to store water during surpluses to have during droughts.
That's a good idea.
One important storage facility is the Kern Water Bank, started in 1988. The facility was built with hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars, which could have been a good thing. The people of California would have owned the water.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But there were 2 Californians thirstier than the rest, and they wanted more water. Linda and Stewart Resnick. And they had a lot of political power. We'll get to that. In 1994, state water officials, water infrastructure contractors, and agricultural landowners with water rights arranged a secretive meeting at a resort in Monterey Bay, California.
What is this shit? How does this keep happening? Oh my god!
These groups, a mix of private companies and public agencies, rewrote California's water rules without any input from voters, taxpayers, or legislators. The new rules, called the Monterey Plus Agreement or the Monterey Amendments, were devastating for working Californians and great for agriculture billionaires. The original code included urban preference, a long-standing rule that in times of drought, the state water board would give urban areas, where people live, access to water supplies before agricultural interests. Monterey axed that. That means that in times of drought, the water systems for normal Californians—
Is California in a drought right now?
Because they—
half on that.
would have to buy water from private companies, because they weren't getting it from the state. The new agreement also loosened regulations on paper water. That's water that doesn't necessarily exist anywhere but on paper. The full quantities of water that providers could have, but don't actually need to have. Today, 5 times as much water has been promised and sold as actually exists. And importantly, the meeting changed ownership of the Kern Water Bank. What once belonged to the state was transferred to a few private water contractors, one of which was Westside Mutual, a wholly owned subsidiary of Wonderful Foods. The wonderful employee who runs Westside, Bill Phillimore, is the chairman of the public organization that manages the Kern Water Bank.
See, these billionaires kill people in the fires. I mean, like, common with each other than they do. And he's got more in common with you.
好的，各位观众早安。南韩警方与高阶公职人员犯罪搜查处已经正式展开第2回对尹锡悦总统的逮捕行动。上个小时连线，我们提到，警方在总统官邸的外围大门广播要求集结。
私は変じゃないわ。個性的なの。この子たちとはできるだけ。
发展。并没有很简单，好吧，并没有。看。是野狗，挡飞镖后电不躲。大家安安。 狼比较帅。可恶，急了急了。哎呦，安安，脚控不利。可是伊布的脚看起来不是很香。哦，还中毒，真的好烦哦！哇哇哇哇 ！OK， 我不怕那个，我不怕禁止治疗了。无敌了，无敌了！ OK， 没事没事。丢毒真的很鸡歪耶！哎、欸，被一标就死，你妈的！好，没事没事，越来越熟，越来越熟了，可以的吧？另一形态，所以他另外一只很爽是吗？越来越稳了，对吧？哦，很棒的。 念安安，感谢续订。其实还没有半年，是正要半年的。它是算开始的月，是快要。可早安，他们可以练练。我家还有抖抖病没？好，你讲啊，我不要看。你跟他们讲，我不看。我不看聊天室，我不看。哈哈，看到了，还是有点抓不到他那个跳过来的时候的那个反的那个时机耶，跳。卡墙见义不见人。
親は絶対逆らうことは許されぬ。守れておらぬ。
众人早安。 又耍毒。他妈的，狗哎、欸，异步啊！科长突然找我，整个场地都毒了啦！他妈的！大家早安。34，哦，心脏好快，我完全没有讲话，完全没办法讲话。